By the power of Grayskull. I have the power!
What's going on, everybody? This is BroncoJuggalo.
And Bill.
And today we're doing a little change up. We're going to some TVs, which something I don't do often. You know that. But I do make exceptions with a couple things like Chucky, The Mandalorian, and this one, because I did Season 1, Masters of the Universe. Now, when I did my Season 1, I did it after watching the first episode.
Oh, really? You didn't watch the whole thing?
I was at work, and I decided I watched the episode on my lunch, and I decided I wanted to talk about it, and I put up my video. Boy, that video got some hate, but that's okay. I don't care if it got hate.
Yeah.
I loved Season 1. I know you did as well.
Yes, I did enjoy it.
And all the people that said real He-Man fans won't like, fuck you. I'm the biggest fucking goddamn He-Man fan on the planet outside of James Edick.
Yeah.
You know. Anyways, we're talking here about Masters of the Universe Revelations Part 2. Skelegod, for those of you, I don't care if this is a small, I'm not going to spoil part 2, but I'm going to recap part 1. Skelegod, formerly known as Skeletor. He's still Skeletor, but they just kind of, it's like Super Shredder, you know, he was Shredder, then he's all big, and now he's Super Shredder.
Yeah.
Skelegod, he has the power of Grayskull. He has the sword, he has the sorceress, in a very familiar looking kind of cage, and our hero's job is to fight back. Now, the last we saw, Adam had been stabbed again. They killed He-Man twice in the first fucking season.
Yes, they did.
You know? But we all know from the trailer, so this isn't spoiling anything, that there is a He-Man in this season. So somehow, you know, he's coming back.
Yes.
I'm not going to give it all away.
No.
We also know that there is big barbarian He-Man in this one.
Smash.
Yep. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But basically, like I said, it's the hero's job to bring Eternia together and kick Skeletor's butt.
Exactly.
Which is exactly what we got, exactly what we enjoyed.
Yes.
And we had a blast with it. So we're just going to talk about a few of our favorite things. Because I don't know, did you have anything negative about these episodes?
Only one thing.
What's that?
I did not like the way Evil Lynn looked. I'm sorry when I can't say it because
you talking about like her costume?
No. I can't say it because it's going to spoil it. We're trying to do non-spoilers here.
The way she looked?
Like the way she looked later.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The way she was drawn or like what she was wearing?
No. You're going to edit.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Okay. I get... Okay, now I understand. Yes.
Yes.
I thought that wasn't too bad. It was...
I didn't like it.
It was kind of... I mean, it was just... It was different.
It was different.
It wasn't like the other He-Man show, though, where it's all digital and shit. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, in this episode, they do hint at the finale episode of this, they hint at the next season.
Oh,
I'm not going to spoil that either.
No, we're not. But I'm going to say this right now. That was my favorite thing about this was the very end, the way they ended it to make you want season 3.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hell fucking yeah.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We're going to get some awesome shit there.
Great cliffhanger ending.
Yep.
Love it.
Can't wait for season 3 already.
Oh, yeah.
So, I had absolutely nothing I disliked about this show. Like you said, her looking, that's kind of one thing. That's a personal thing. There wasn't
that you know.
But there was nothing
nothing
that I thought was bad about this show or wasn't good enough or didn't fit.
I can say it, but it would spoil it.
We got some new characters in this that took some kind of not really center stage. There were some cameo characters, some new stuff, some classic characters that we love. One, Mr. Ram Man came back. This is no secret because it's all over the internet.
Oh yeah.
played by Danny Trejo.
That's awesome. I love
That
Danny
was
Trejo.
really cool. He didn't have a lot of lines. It was kind of a cameo. We'll see what happens next season since he's now been introduced.
And Ram Man was one of my favorites as a kid. Him and Stratos were my two favorites.
Yep.
And we
did get to see Stratos. He did.
Yep.
I don't know if he had a speaking role or
No,
not.
he had no speaking
And we
lines.
saw
Same
we
with
got to see Buzz Off.
He didn't have any either.
Yep. But we don't know what's coming next.
Oh, yeah. We
When we saw them, it was kind of a, let's just call it a lot of character scenes. There was a lot of characters in those scenes. So, things that I loved about this show. My first thing that I absolutely loved, so many homages to
the
not just the original franchise, the original cartoon,
movie,
the universe, Masters Universe 1987 movie.
Yep.
There is Easter egg after Easter egg after Easter egg for the movie.
We get to see a guy.
We actually get a character that was made for the movie. I'm not going to spoil it for you.
No, well, we're not going to say who it is.
There's a character for you in the movie that makes an appearance who is now, I guess you could call him part of the official
canon?
Canon, maybe not the Filmation canon, because Filmation, but if this is a quote-unquote sequel or spiritual sequel to the original, I'd say that makes him part of the canon.
That when I saw it, and I know who you're talking about, when I saw him, I'm like, oh shit! Oh shit, no way!
So the reason he says when he saw him, because we had planned on watching these together all in one night. There's only 5 episodes. So we were going to watch it. The internet crapped out. I went home. We watched, what, 2 or 3 episodes together?
2.5. About
something like that,
2.5.
I went home and I watched the rest of it that night. I'm not sure if you got to finish it that night or if it
No,
was
I had to finish it the next day.
Okay. So that's why we wanted to do this together, though, because we both are big He-Man fans, always have been.
Oh, yeah.
I was more as a kid than you, but you were more Transformers.
I was more Transformers and G.I. Joe.
And I was more... I loved G.I. Joe, too, but I had lots of G.I. Joes, but the figures part that I loved He-Man, and I loved Ninja Turtles a little later, but...
Thundercats?
I love Thundercat figures, and the reason I love those so much is they were bigger.
Hey, did you
They were like bigger, and like you say in the toys are, they made us bigger and beefier,
What about Silverhawks? Did you ever?
I liked Silverhawks. I do. I still like that show. I've got season 1. I need to find season 2.
Oh.
But getting back to this, not only the homages to the movie, but there's homages to the mini comics, which is where we get Savage He-Man.
Yeah.
And then we got some other things that were homages to the mini comics. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to. But if you know your mini comics, you know your He-Man lore, your true He-Man lore, there's different facets, different things. There's even a couple homages to the 2000X series.
There are. But we can't say.
I'm not going to say what they are.
Oh, no.
But, I would love to see them follow that one up as well eventually. I would love to get just kind of, because they kind of left it hanging. I would love to. Yeah. But also, I heard Cam Clark, man, I don't know if people want to do it again or not, but I would love to see them do that. So that's one of my big things that I loved about this. The action was on point.
Yes.
The artwork is fucking fantastic, just like it was in the first season.
Oh, yeah.
I love that they show all the, the characters, and they show the vehicles, and they show the landmarks, and...
Even some of the more stupid vehicles, which you're like, what the fuck?
The only one I didn't see, and maybe if it was there, I missed it. I don't remember seeing it, though. Was the one that looks like a dragon that goes like, and then it swivels, and then it goes swivels?
No, that one wasn't there. That one wasn't there. Maybe thank God we kind of...
The Dragon Walker or whatever it's called.
Maybe thank God we didn't go into that. But all the different vehicles and stuff, it is cool. Even the crappy ones where you're like, this makes no sense. Who the fuck would make a vehicle like this?
And this really isn't a spoiler, I don't think. But something cool going along kind of with the vehicle character thing.
The horse?
Okay, but that's not what I was thinking.
Oh.
We get to see Queen Marlena in action flying and being a pilot like she was in the old...
Yes.
Back to her thing about Earth, and she came from Earth and she was a pilot.
Yep.
They reference all that, and they show her as a pilot, piloting and doing battle in a star... Not a star, it was... damn it, I just forgot the name of it. Not Talon Fighter. Maybe it was Talon Fighter. The one that kind of looks like a bird. I can't remember what it's called right now. I'm terrible with names. I always have been. So
That's all good.
you know, we got to see lots of cool characters. We got Clamp Champ. We got Fisto. Ram Man.
Spinor.
Spinor. Wait, Spinor. Spikor, you mean?
Was it Spikor?
Spikor. Yeah.
Spikor. We got
the
Spikor.
dude with the spikes, yeah. Spikor, we got our mystery movie character.
Yep.
We had, two, and they even joke about it. They joke about scraping the bottom of the barrel of Pig Boy and, not Ram, what is his fucking name?
Oh, God.
He wears a fucking, like, curled ram horn helmet.
It was bad.
I don't even remember the figure's name. He was like a figure that they released that nobody bought. Like,
yep.
And they make a joke about it. Like, there's a joke like, man, was it Skeletor's really scraping the bottom of the barrel to get his minions?
Yeah.
You know?
There ain't many left.
We get some really cool, like, I don't know if you guys remember Castle Grayskull, the playset.
Yeah. Oh,
the sticker on the bottom with the tentacles reaching out and all.
There were a lot of homages to that old toy.
We get that monster in the show. I was like, hell yeah.
Not only that, you delve even deeper. The carpet in Evil Lynn's chamber. Mm-hmm. That was a sticker.
Yep.
That went on the toy.
Yep.
I noticed that right away. I was like, holy shit.
Yep.
They really went all out with the
because
little
remember,
Easter
at the end of the movie, like I said, Skeletor had control of Grayskull, the sword, the sorceress. He was in charge.
Yep.
So, yeah, they did a lot. They did a great job.
Detail.
Kevin Smith did a great fucking job directing it.
Lot of fucking detail.
I don't care if he had the best He-Man writers ever. Everybody saw, Kevin Smith's not a real He-Man fan. He even said it once. He said when he was a kid, he wasn't as into He-Man. Now, there's a lot of time between when he was a kid and now.
Yeah, and many pounds later.
And both up and down. He knows his He-Man shit. He fucking... You can't direct something like this without knowing what you're doing. And knowing what you're directing. And giving the characters the right personalities.
Yep.
And he did that. We got to see Duncan come back in a major way from the first season into this one. Yes. Some other returning characters I'm not going to get into.
Yeah, we can't.
Because it'll spoil things. What about you? What else did you think was great about it? We're going to cut it short here pretty soon, guys.
Yeah, we gotta get to our movie for tonight. Anything else that really stuck out to me on this one? I can't think of anything more that we haven't touched on already without going into spoilers.
Something else that I wanted to mention, Kevin Smith even mentioned himself, and something I've noticed on YouTube, there are still a few channels that have stubbornly stuck to their guns, like Clownfish. That guy's a freaking asswipe. And other people. And the only reason he does it is because he said it already, so now I can't go back. Even though I'll guarantee you he doesn't believe this shit. He does it for views, trust me. Those kind of people do this shit for views. And yes, if you're watching this, I don't give a fuck if you dislike or like my channel. You can put me on blast all you want. All it does is make my channel more popular. Bye. Anyways, most of the people that were bashing season 1, I have seen them come around and say, man, I should have waited for season 2. And that's what I said, didn't I? I said, it's not over.
No.
Let's wait and see what happens. Those people that didn't like it, like, there's so many people that said, man, I still didn't like season 1, but season 2, oh my God. Well, you got to look at it as a whole. This is what sets it up. This is where it goes. You know?
And I hate shit like that.
And I've seen it on the internet, too. The internet people, oh man, season 1 was no good, but this one's awesome. You know,
even before shit comes out.
Yeah.
I finished today the first season of the live-action Cowboy Bebop.
I did as well. I enjoyed it.
I enjoed the fuck out of that.
I did too.
People were bashing the shit out of it, and it's not even out yet.
People want a copy for copy, or a scene for scene copy of an animated show.
No. I can't have that.
You're not going to get that from an animated show.
And I don't want that. I've already seen it. I want something. I want it to stay true.
It had the spirit.
Yes, but I want it to be different, though, too.
They did some of the same storylines, but they put their own kind of thing, spin on them.
They did.
Certain characters, I'm not going to say that either. Maybe we'll talk about that on another episode.
Maybe
Maybe we'll talk about Cowboy Bebop on another episode.
Because I loved it.
I thought it was great, too.
And I can't wait for the next season.
And this was great. I don't know if they're doing next season or not. I hope they do, because they left it to where they should.
Oh yeah.
But I guess it depends. You know, with Netflix, you never know. They can take it.
Depends on views.
You know, everything.
You know?
Well, not just that. They've canceled popular shows.
That's true.
You know? Anyways, guys, we love Masters of the Universe Revelations. I can't wait for the next one. If y'all want to buy me anything, by the way, and Christmas is coming up, be sure to give me Masters of the Universe Revelation figures. I don't have any yet. Why? Because I can't afford them right now. This is BroncoJuggalo saying, I have the power to say fuck you. Peace.
And this is Bill saying, I've never seen a fat man do that before.
Fuck
Good
you.
night.
I'll show you my ass jumping off the couch in my underwear doing it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Bad image. Bad image.
I was like 10. Shut up.
By the power of Grayskull.